Hi everyone, we're super excited to have you join us for our online party. There's gonna be 4 of us hosting this party, and we're gonna go ahead and give you a quick little glimpse into our story with It Works Global. My name is Rachel Zabalos. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 2 boys, ages 9 and 4, and I've been with It Works Global now for 3.5 years. So a quick little glimpse into my story. I joined this business off of social media. I was pregnant with my second son, and my upline Nicole messaged me, asking me if I was going to be a stay-at-home mom and if I'd be interested in joining the business or learning more about the products. At the time I told her no, I was not interested. Even though I was going to be a stay-at-home mom, and I kind of knew that this is something that was touching base a little bit with what I knew, which was skincare. I did graduate with my paramedical as an esthetician, so it's something that I knew as far as skincare goes. But I told her no, until it came to that point where I was in the dressing room. After my second baby, I gained 60 pounds and I was struggling with losing the weight, and my skin was different. I had cellulite on my stomach. Nothing would fit me the same, and as much as I was working out and eating healthy, I just did not feel confident in my own skin anymore. Then I finally reached out to her and I said, if that wrap does anything like you say it does, I need to try one. I don't have a lot of money, but I need to try one to see if it actually does work. Lo and behold, it worked. I went ahead and jumped into the business shortly after, and for me, guys, I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just knew that I needed it to work. The reason being is my husband was working 75 hours a week. He was tired, he was exhausted, he was never home. And I was home with my kids alone by myself while he was out there working. I felt guilt that I could not help my husband. We were robbing Paul to pay Peter. We could not afford diapers, we could not afford formula. We were asking our family to help us pay for those items. And so I just knew I had to make this work. So I jumped in and realized how quick I could make wrap cash, and that the financials were actually coming in and the products were actually working. I was like, oh my gosh, these are incredible. Have to tell people about them. The thing with this business is that it's allowed me to be able to stay at home. It's allowed my husband to be able to cut back his hours. He no longer works those crazy hours and has that stress of, I have to be able to provide for my family, because I'm able to help him with that. Not only that, guys, my son Kai, 15 months old, he started having developing febrile seizures. He was having febrile seizures about every 2 to 3 months. You can imagine how scary that was. But you want to know what the best part of that was? Is I was always with him when he had a seizure. He was not in a daycare. He was not with a nanny. He was not with family. He was in my arms every single time he had a febrile seizure. So for me, that allowed me to be able to be at home with him and not stress about going back to work because we financially couldn't afford for me to be home any longer. This business not only did that, it gave us the freedom to be able to, have more fun, get things like universal passes. And the other thing that it allowed us to do is, for me personally, get my confidence back. I got the most friends ever out of this business. I got my confidence back and my true passion, which is fitness. I'm able to pursue fitness, which is what I like to do, is helping people get healthy. So this business has truly changed our life, and I could not have asked for anything more than this business. Thank you.
Hey everyone, my name is Miranda Langston. I am so excited to share with you a glimpse into my story and how I got started with this incredible company. I am a stay-at-home mom to a beautiful baby girl, and it all was possible because of joining this business. So it all began whenever I was working in corporate America, and my upline was doing this business, and I was so intrigued and wanted to know what she was doing. But I didn't really want to ask, and I'm sure that's kind of how a lot of you feel. I thought, well, it's probably not going to work for me. I've done network marketing before. I was a part of a company, and it just wasn't the right fit. It wasn't my home, and I was a little discouraged and thought maybe, network marketing is just not something that was for me. So I was very hesitant and waited a while before I reached out. But I decided to become a customer first, and I tried our hair, skin, and nails and did a 90-day challenge with that, and absolutely had amazing results. And you know what? I said, if I have these results and I want to share this product, I might as well make money for it. So I sat down, talked to my husband, and I jumped right in August of 2015 and absolutely never looked back. I have been able to replace my full-time income with this business within 6 months of joining the company. And since then, my business has exploded, and I have met so many people and friends who will be my friends for life through this business. And just, it literally has changed my family's life. I can't imagine waking up and not sharing this opportunity and these products with people every single day, and just being a product and just loving what I do. There's so many people who wake up and they dread going to work every day. And I am so glad that is not my life anymore, because it was very much real. And I just thought that, there was not going to be more. I was going to wake up, I was going to go to a job I didn't like, and I was going to miss those moments whenever I started having a family. And now I don't have to. I get to wake up every day and share the precious moments with my daughter as she grows. And eventually I will be able to bring my husband home so he doesn't have to miss those moments either. This company will provide for my family for the next 2.5 years and 10 years and 20 years. And it will continue to be revolutionary with our products and the things that we're doing. And I just can't wait. And I want you to be a part of it. I don't want you to not experience the life-changing things that my family and so many others have been able to experience with this company. So forget everything that you've ever heard or know about network marketing, and just trust us on this journey and do it for you and your family and the life and legacy that you want to have for your family in the future. You can make this happen, and you are worth an opportunity like this. God knows, and He will provide for you through this opportunity any way possible to make you and help you chase your dreams. So whatever is holding you back, throw it away and take that leap of faith like we all had to do, and get that 5 seconds of insane courage and join us and change you and your family's life. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you on our team. Bye.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle Tessing, and I have been a work-from-home mom for 3 years now, and I am also an actor, so I do TV, film, and commercial work here in the Orlando area and also Atlanta. Being an actor, I could never have a quote-unquote normal job, so I needed something that would be able to allow me to take off in the middle of a work day to go on audition, or take 2 to 3 weeks to go film a TV show in Atlanta. And I decided just to go into the service industry after I got out of college. So anybody who's worked in the service industry knows how taxing it can be. I worked 5 days a week, 10 to 12-hour days. I was overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, and it was inconsistent. Some Fridays I would walk home with $300, and other Fridays I'd be sent home with nothing because we weren't busy and we didn't have anybody coming in. So I was tired of having more month than money at the end of the month. I was tired of being disrespected and overlooked, and with a bartending job, there was no job security. They could fire you for literally anything. I was just miserable. So my girlfriend Courtney actually approached me about the business, and I said, absolutely not. That is a scam. That is a pyramid scheme. I'm not doing that. But just to humor you, I will be a customer for you. So as a customer for a month, I tried the wraps. The first time I tried the wrap on, I did it completely wrong, ignored her instructions. I think I put it on backwards. And I swore up and down it didn't work, and it was terrible. And the second time she's like, okay, let me wrap you and we'll actually follow the instructions. And believe it or not, I got amazing results. And but I still wasn't interested in joining the business. Absolutely not. And then it was one day we were sitting outside by the dumpsters, because that was where everybody took their smoke breaks. We didn't smoke, but it was just a way for us to get outside, escape the loud music and all the people yelling and being drunk and stupid. So we went outside and we're just talking about how miserable we were. And she's like, Danielle, I think this business is going to get us out of the service industry, and I want you to come with me. And I'm like, you know what? I spent $99 on a lot of things, and none of them gave me a paycheck. So I put it on a credit card, and I just went for it. You guys, I was terrified. I knew nothing about social media. I had maybe combined like 400 friends on my Instagram and my Facebook. I didn't know anything about the products. I knew nothing. And I did nothing for 3 months. My kit sat under my bed collecting dust, and I did absolutely nothing. And it wasn't until I saw 2 little lines on a pregnancy test that I realized I had to give this a real shot. And I hopped in full force, and within a year, I was able to earn a $2,000 bonus on top of a $20,000 bonus. I replaced my full-time income from bartending, and I have now been a work-from-home mom ever since. I'm due with our daughter in May, and I'm never going to have to miss a moment of my son or my daughter's life. We have the freedom to do what we want. We can take the vacation without having to worry about how we're going to pay for it. We can afford Disney annual passes. We can just breathe more. We can have more freedom. I can spend time with my kids and my husband without having to worry about leaving them to go to a job I hate. So if this sounds anything like you, let me be the first to tell you that I was completely skeptical about this business, and it has completely changed my life, and I know it can change yours too.
Hi guys, I'm Courtney Bailey, and I've been with this amazing company for 3.5 years now. So before I started It Works, I was the busiest person on the planet. I had 3 jobs. I was a wedding planner by day, bartender by night, events in between, and I was in school getting my 3rd degree, which I was really excited about, but I was really just adding to that mountain of student loan debt. I never got to see my boyfriend or my friends or my family. I never even had time to myself. I was barely getting 4 hours of sleep every single night. And I had my breaking point when I almost had to give away my dog because I was working so much and he was home alone all day, every day. And I remember crying myself to sleep and just thinking, this isn't the way my life is supposed to be. I'm not supposed to be working my life away, yet still be broke all the time. And I prayed for God to bring something to pull me out of my struggle. And he answered those prayers not even a week later. Totally not in the form I was expecting at all, but I saw my friend Rachel posting about that stupid wrap thing, like I used to call it, because I thought there's no way that works. But living in Florida, I swallowed my pride and messaged her that I wanted to try that stupid wrap thing, and the joke was on me because I got great results and it worked, and I've been hooked ever since. So not only did I get hooked on the wraps, but Rachel invited me to an online party just like we're inviting you guys to now, and I saw all these different products and I thought, wow, there are so many people that could benefit from this whole entire product line. I was the busiest person and I had no extra time whatsoever to add anything to my plate, but that is why I took the leap of faith and I joined, because I needed extra time. I needed my life back. So as soon as I started getting results, I shared them with everyone. I didn't care what other people thought anymore because I was tired and burnt out, and their opinions didn't pay my bills. So, flash forward to 9 months into the business, I was able to quit all 3 of my jobs and completely replace my income. I earned a $20,000 bonus, which is crazy, but my student loans came up to be $20,000. And if that's not a sign from God, then I don't know what is. He really knew that I needed this in my life. Not just for what it's done to my wallet, but what it's done to my heart. I've been able to grow into such a better person. I'm surrounded by the most uplifting friendships. And I'm able to dream bigger than I ever have been able to before. I'm a stay-at-home dog mom now. I'm able to travel whenever and wherever I want to. And I just have the freedom to live the life that I've always dreamed of. One of my biggest goals was to help my parents financially, and because of this business, we've earned $120,000 in bonuses as a family. We've renovated my parents' house, and me and my mom have grown even closer because of this. So if this has been tugging at your heart, I just ask you to stay open to this opportunity. It could change your whole life, just like it's changed ours. And you can't afford to not know and to not find out if it could change yours. And even if it's not for you and you just want to try the products and get great results, I guarantee you that you know someone who does need this business, who is crying themselves to sleep every night, just like I was, and whose whole life could change if they just knew what we have our hands on. So we are in the business of changing lives, and we are so excited to introduce you to these products and this opportunity, and we are ready to get this party started.